If the words
Here's what you need to know for the test coming up this week.
haunt your dreams, then give me about 5 minutes of your time and I'll show you one technique that will boost your confidence, have you studying more effectively and more efficiently than ever before, earn close to 100% on every English test in high school, and ultimately raise your grade.
This technique uses ChatGPT, but unlike traditional cheating methods, which is sadly what ChatGPT is known for, this method is 100% legal. No cheating required. Well, how do I know it works?
As a high school English teacher of 15 years, I've been using this technique to help hundreds of my students score higher on tests and quizzes than they ever thought possible. So let's dive right in and stick around to the end where I'll show you how you can take this technique into overdrive and really skyrocket your grades.
This is the basic test creation template that I use to help my students. So all I'm doing for the first sentence is, let's imagine I'm in grade 10 English and I have a, let's just say unit test, and let's just say it's on the topic of Macbeth. And here is where I want to put in the number of questions to really practice. So say my teacher, for example, says the test is going to be 10 multiple choice, 10 true, false, and 2 short answers. No significant quote or fill in the blank. I also mentioned here that you can add descriptions to help create the test. For example, if it's a significant quote, you could say something like, ChatGPT, I need to identify the speaker when the quote was said and give 3 reasons why the quote is important. Or in multiple choice, you can say something like, give me 5 options for each question. But I'm going to get rid of all this because I don't need it. All I'm going to leave at the end is, in your test, provide a space where I can put in the answers so that when I upload the answers, you're able to mark them. So keeping it really simple, let's go over to ChatGPT, copy and paste it right in, and ChatGPT does its work.
A few moments later.
And fast forward, all I've done is copied and pasted the test into Google Drive, and I'm going to go complete it.
A few moments later.
Now that I've completed the test, I go back to my ChatGPT test creation template, and I have 2 feedback options. The first one being, here are my answers. Do not give feedback on each question. For each section, just tell me how many I got correct and incorrect, or you can choose, here are my answers. Please give feedback on each question. I highly recommend this one just because of the fact that you can use this as a really good study hack to go over and imagine the quiz gives you 8 out of 10 correct for multiple choice. You can go back and try to find the 2 that are incorrect. I really think this will help your studying go to another level. So all I do is I copy this back into ChatGPT. I take my test, copy that into ChatGPT, and click upload. And it pops out my results. Clearly I have to go over Macbeth again because I only got 8 out of 10 correct over here, but my true false was flawless.
If anybody watching this is an AI expert and has some more tips for how to make this test preparation more precise, please leave some comments down below. It'd be greatly appreciated and help us all out. That's great, but I hear you say ChatGPT just gives general information. What info can you actually give me that's specific to my units and my teacher? Well, in this next tip, I'm going to tell you how you can take your own study notes, put them in ChatGPT, and make those tests.
Here's the tip I promised, and here's where ChatGPT can really go crazy. Imagine you have a test to study for, and you've taken all of your notes, but instead of just reading through your notes again and again, hoping that the information is going to stick in your brain, what you can do is take those notes and do the same thing with ChatGPT. In this one, I have study notes template. I have uploaded my study notes for, let's just say grade 10 Canadian history is what I have right now. I have a unit test on, let's say insert unit here, we'll go World War I. World War I. Can you make me a practice test with, again, I don't know, you can go crazy with this, 50 multiple choice or whatever you want, however much you want to practice. Let's go 10, 5, 5, and 5. So what you do is you take this template, copy it into ChatGPT, and then what you do is you can take your study notes, and if you notice here it says attach file, and then what you could do is simply download your study notes, so file, download, and go to ChatGPT, and you can attach file from your computer, upload from computer, there's my study notes, boom. So it uploads the document, and now here's a practice test based on your study notes from World War I and Canadian history. And again, it'll make you as many practice tests as you want for whatever course or whatever unit you have a test for.
If you found this video helpful and feel like it's going to help you get to those 100% in every test, then please consider subscribing to the channel down below. It would be the highlight of my teaching career. With these cool study hacks, remember, you still have to put in the work. ChatGPT isn't guaranteeing you a grade of 100 if you don't put in the effort. It's like going to the gym. You could eat all the protein you want, but if you don't actually work out, you're not gonna get any gain. So if you don't actually do these study quizzes, actually go for feedback and look for areas to improve, the marks are gonna stay exactly where they are before. But what this allows you to do is really create the conditions for the test. Instead of reading these notes constantly, praying to the test gods that you're going to remember what you need to, you're actually doing the tests themselves as close to real life conditions as possible. So this is why I can guarantee with almost 100% certainty that your grades are going to drastically improve for every test in every subject if you follow this template, which again is linked down below. If you clicked on this video because you needed help with studying, then I think you might also want some help with thesis statements. If so, click on this playlist over here where I go over everything I know about thesis statements. Take care, see you in the next one.